Oh shit. Uh Hold on. I need to get my phone just in case Fears calls. Okay, now some people on the internet have been lying about me that said, "Oh, Randy, you filmed a video, you had your chub out," which is complete and 100% horse crap. I did not do anything of the sort. I'm going to show you the video right now. And let me tell you something. This really pissed me off, and I'll tell you why. Because I have a favorite actress, and I wanted to do something nice for her birthday. I don't have a lot of money. I can't, and I don't even have her address, so I can't send shit to her. But what really irritates me is I was trying to do something nice for somebody, trying to make a nice little gift for somebody, and I put a lot of effort in it. I spent like 2 freaking days trying to match my lyrics to the lyrics in the song, and everybody just shits all over me for it. So that's not cool. I was trying to be vulnerable and trying to have a touching moment, and not only did people not like it, they just shit all over me about it. So I'm going to show you the video right now, and you'll see I'm nowhere in the video. Don't have a chub out. It's complete fucking lies. So here we go. Here's the video. Hold on. Here is the video in its entirety. Hold on, wait. There we go. I'm not in the video. I'm not singing. I'm not playing guitar. Somebody in there was lying, saying, "Oh, Randy was playing the guitar." I don't know how to play guitar. I don't have a guitar. Complete lies. Lying their ass off. So I'm sorry about infringing on Fear's times, but Fear's was going on and on and on. I tried to stick around, but I just wanted to clear the air. Like right now, it's playing. This is the video. Not in it anywhere at all. And again, I just feel really betrayed and really, really saddened that I tried to do something nice for somebody. I put a lot of work into it. I took the lyrics out of the Highwaymen song, used software, took it out very meticulously. And I recorded the lyrics. I edited the video. And people just shit all over it. So I guess I'm just never going to try to be vulnerable again. Never going to try to show my soft side. So as you can see, nothing. I'm nowhere in this at all. Okay. So there we go. This is the video, Kate. This is Amy Jo Johnson's birthday video. This is what I put up. I don't have a guitar. I don't own a guitar. I don't know how to play the guitar. That's the entire video. So there you go. I just wanted to say I got this cool YouTube play button from a cool fan who has never harassed me. D-Man made me this. My mom thought this was pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. It's got like cool, like, little foil play button there. So there's the video. If you didn't see it, just rewind it. So there we go. All right, so that's the video. That is what the big deal was about. So don't know what to tell you. So does anybody have some topics I should talk on at all, or does anybody want me to say anything? Or that was the video, and as you can see, nowhere in it. Oh, wow. Wow, BPM. Wow. Yeah, it has been a while, Carrie. How are you? What have you been up to? You better be working on Fierce Man 6, boy. I'm not going to be working on Fierce Man 6 until January. But we are going to get together and we are going to pick the movies. Fierce has a lot of ideas for Fierce Man 6. In fact, uh, he we had something completely different scheduled for Fierce Man 6. Fears actually, the original plan was to have Black Cauldron come back and there be a bomb in the Troll Manor cave. But Fears liked the stuff that I did on Wizard of Oz so much that he wants to do more of that, and he wants to start making Fears Man against the movies. So now, just to let you know, I had the idea for a person who goes into movies and changes stuff around way back in 1992. And Cameo Man's original name was Cameo Man because the original idea for Cameo Man is that he would go into movies and he would change shit around. But when I came up with the idea in 1992, I was like, well, and I didn't know how to do screenwriting. I wasn't even very good at English and stuff. But yeah, in 1992, I came up with it, and then the John Ritter movie came out. Stay tuned, and I was like, I kind of did my whole idea there. And then and the problem with Cameo Man right now is I want Cameo Man to go into all these movies like Spider-Man and Batman and Terminator and Transformers. But the thing is like all of those movies have tons of different studios in them. And I would have to make like one script just for Paramount, one script just for Fox, and I wouldn't be able to cross-pollinate and use all those franchises in one movie. And Fears and several other people have told you, well, just like do a facsimile of Batman, make it Dober Dude or something. And I was like, no, if I do Cameo Man, I want it to be Batman. I don't want it to be Dober Dude or Dogman or Catman or whatever it is. I want to do actually Batman, actually Spider-Man, actually the Terminator. But like a studio execs would never go to that. They'll be like, well, Terminator is Fox, and Spider-Man is Sony, and I would never be able to get to do my movie the way I want it to do, the way I want it. The only way that I could do my movie the way I wanted to do it is if I waited 5 years and then I just did the whole thing in AI. So that was the original idea of Cameo Man. That's why Cameo Man is called Cameo Man, because he makes cameos in other movies. And Fears and I have done that a few times. We've gone into a few movies. We've gone into Star Wars, and we've gone into Batman Returns and Batman 1989. But yeah, I don't want to do a facsimile. I don't want to do like a dumb version of Star Trek or a dumb version of Terminator or a dumb version of Batman. I want to do actual Batman, actual Terminator, actual Star Trek. So I got to catch up with the chat now. Randy, did you write the memory book for Fears? No, I actually didn't want Fears to read the memory book, to be honest. There's a lot of big words in there, like antagonistic and anachronistic and linguistic. And I'm pretty sure Fears is going to trip over some of those words. And, he's probably not going to be able to read it correctly. He can't even pronounce Barbarella or Stripperella, So I'm kind of worried that, people are either going to think, well, Fierce doesn't know how to read or Randy doesn't know how to write, And I looked through the book day before yesterday, and there's only 3 typos in there. But, again, Fierce can't say Stripperella. He doesn't know how to say Barbarella. There's a lot of words in that book that are going to confuse him, and he's probably just going to gloss right over it and keep on chugging. But yeah, I did read the I did read the Little Memory book day before yesterday. I mean, I almost want to beat Fierce to the punch and read it myself, So I know I won't be tripping over the words antagonistic and anachronistic and linguistic and Stripperella and Barbarella. So, there's a lot of big words in there, Fears. A lot of big words. So, yeah. Larry never made Randy look bad. Oh. You're on speakerphone. What up, Lord Fears?
How off is
Thou art good. How long you been watching?
For about 2 minutes.
Okay. So you heard about the linguistic and anachronistic and Barbarella and Stripperella and all that?
Yeah, well, I know you're joking around, though. I know how to read. I'm just saying sometimes I get messed up on my words. But I promise I will do my
read it the best you can. Yeah.
I will do it. I promise I will read it the best I can, my friend. Did you send out some links? Or you invite me and Yak in?
No. I'm going to invite Yak in. I'm not going to set a date, but I'm going to say later. I am going to compile a lot of Bible verses. I'll probably do it tonight. I'll compile a lot of issues that I have with the Bible, because the thing about the Bible is that there's they almost always repeat the same Bible verses in every sermon that I've ever heard, because there's a lot. The reason you hear the same shit over and over again is because there's a lot of stuff in the Bible that's horrible that that preachers and ministers never talk about. There's a lot of messed up stuff in the Bible, and I'm going to be bringing all that stuff out in Yak and I stream. So all those nasty Bible verses and the weird shit and the evil shit is coming out. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, I wish you and Yak a lot of luck. Whenever you said I was trying to make you look bad, that's not true.
No, you weren't trying to make me look bad.
Not at all. Not at all. It was like, here's saying a bunch of stuff to make you look weird. I said, no, I did not. I said, Randall, I will always.
I just showed the video. And I'm nowhere. Okay, and then somebody's saying, Randy, you had a guitar, and I'm like, I don't know how to play the guitar. I don't know what. Okay. I don't own a guitar. I've never owned a guitar. None of my friends own a guitar. So
you crushed the Ruger.
Yeah. I pretty much stomped him into the ground. So yeah.
Okay, good.
Happy birthday, Pixel. It's Pixel's birthday, so there you go.
That's right. Happy birthday to Pixel. He's 37. But Randall, I know how to read. I'm just saying, sometimes I don't know how to pronounce big words. I do my very best.
Yeah.
But I promise I will read the best I can, and I will do the book justice, my friend.
Yeah, and So, do you have any ideas for topics that I should be doing or anything?
What type of stream are you doing tonight?
I mean, I just I just been chilling out talking about Cameo Man for the last few minutes.
Nice. I heard a little bit of the Cameo Man, and people told me I was just reviewing Home Alone, and they said, "Yo, Fierce, Randy went live." So I quickly finished my review, and then I said, "Well, I don't want to impede on Randall's stream time." So
yeah, I was waiting a long time, and I was gonna let you finish, but you were only on number 2, and I was like, this is Fierce has a.
No, it's all right. I went a little bit longer because I haven't done a long stream in quite a while.
Yeah.
And then I was like, whatever I don't get to tonight, I'll get to tomorrow. And then I said, well, Randy's going live. I said, let me just finish this up. And then I told everyone, hey, have a good night. And I gave everybody some I gave everyone some plugs, and then I timed off, and then I came here. So I would just like let me chill out and just shoot the shit with the fans for a little while and catch up because you haven't done a live stream in quite a while. And then just pick some fun topics to do.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Maybe I'll answer some questions off the internet or something. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And then, always movie talk. Is always a good topic.
Oh, you know what? I think I should talk about Avatar 2 because I've got a lot to say about Avatar 2.
There you go. Because it's your show, buddy. So I was like, I could give you some topics, but I'm like,
yeah,
I want Randall to come up with the topics because it's the Randini show.
Yeah. All right. I'll touch you later.
All right. Call me after the stream, buddy. I'll be watching.
All right. Later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, Larry, you're fine on here. I can read what you're saying. So, yeah. But, yeah, there's a lot of messed up stuff in the Bible that nobody talks about. That's never spoken about in churches, I noticed. Like, I mean, one of the things I really hate about church is like, like the songs that they sing are like the same 3 themes over and over and over again. It's like, praise the blood, praise Jesus. Jesus is the best. Like church songs really getting boring and monotonous after a while. It's like, it's like, vary up your theme, vary up your subject, vary up your topic. It's all like there's power in the blood, praise Jesus, glory to God. You can only take that so much for so many times, a lot of the lyrics are very boring. Well, I'm glad you love your church, Carrie. And church, I will admit, it does puts some people in a better attitude and a better mood. Imagine an eternity listening to that old Drafty Cloud. I'd rather be on fire. Yeah, exhibitions. But yeah, there's a lot of messed up stuff in the Bible, and I'm gonna go online tonight, and I'm gonna go dig all that stuff out of there. I'm gonna try to use either the KJV or the ESV, whichever it is. But when I do the stream, Yak and I are going to cover all the stuff that they don't talk about in church, all the stuff that that pastors leave out, that preachers leave out, that ministers leave out, all that stuff. Oh, it's coming out. It's coming out. So you're gonna see it. And I'll get some index cards and write the verses down and stuff. So Bach's St. Matthew Passion, yeah, but a lot of congregational hymns are kept purposely simple in words and melodies, since you'll have tons of different levels of skill in the church. Oh shit, going nuts ballistic. Sup, Carrie? Welcome back, Fears. Shh, Larry, I don't like drama. It'll be chill, buddy. It'll be okay. Yeah. So yeah. Now there actually is a topic that I did want to touch on, and I want to touch on Avatar 2. Because I saw that when it came out. And honestly, I was a little bit disappointed. Now, from a filmmaking standpoint, Avatar 2 is freaking amazing. Like, it is probably the pinnacle of filmmaking that there is. Like, visually, it's a masterpiece. It's superior to all other movies. It's probably the best looking film of all time. But I found the story to be rather hollow. It was basically Jake Sully has a family and Quaritch has a family. I was like, okay, that's the entire movie. You're gonna do like 3 hours of that. Okay. Anyways, and then so I found the story to be rather hollow and meaningless, and I'm losing my track of thought because of the chat. So I found it to be rather hollow and meaningless, and it just seemed like action scene cobbled together with action scene, and I just didn't like it. And Cameron has said, like, way back, even before he did the first Avatar, that when we go to parts 2, 3, and the rest of them, that we're going to be going on different planets, and we're going to be visiting different planets and different ecosystems. And, I guess, they went from the forest to water. So I guess that's a change. But I'd really like to see Jake Sully and Neytiri go on to different planets with different different like cities and stuff. I'd like to see like a city of like Terminator people that are all like cyborgs and stuff. Or like, or maybe Jake Sully goes back to Earth and he has to reconcile, everything that happened on Pandora. Now he has to go back to Earth, and we get to see what, James Cameron's vision of Earth, utopia future is. I was promised, that we would go to different planets and it would be visually distinct. And that's just not what I got with Way of Water. And, you know, I know of Sigourney Weaver and I know how old she is. And in the movie, she's voicing like some alien girl who's supposed to be like 14. And I'm like looking at this person and I'm like, that's Sigourney Weaver's voice. That is the voice of like a 70-year-old woman. I'm not buying this at all. I'm not buying it one bit. This is weird. Hearing that voice coming out of that mouth it's weird. It's jarring. And apparently she comes back in part 3. I am gonna go see part 3. I don't have my writers group tomorrow, so I'm probably gonna go see Avatar 3 Fire and Ash tomorrow. But the first Avatar had like had a really good concept and had a real edge to it. It was basically like the Pocahontas story, except based on an alien planet. I don't really feel like Way of Water had any edge to it. I don't feel like it had a really good concept that would pull it through an entire, 3-hour movie, because it's a 3-hour movie or really close to it. I'm like, all right, this is it's really long. And when I saw the first Avatar, I saw it in an IMAX 3D. And the visuals were so amazing, it kind of pulled me out of the stories, because instead of focusing on Jake and Neytiri, I was like, wow, look at that bubble. That bubble looks real. That's crazy. And then also a lot of the human characters got their asses kicked out of the nest in the second story. And Jake just completely abandons his humanity. Like he kicks the sky people out. They're called humans, Jack. They're called humans, Jake. It's what you once were. And Jake just completely betrays his species, and he doesn't call the humans humans. He calls them sky people, and he completely forgets his heritage and where he came from. And I'm like, wow, he just totally turned his back on humans. I guess he's a Navi now. Dang. So, yeah. Misty Streaming Randall, tons of different levels. Shit's going nuts. Sub carry. Larry. The water one. Yeah, the Way of Water carry. Avatar. Larry. Avatar sex balls. Yes, Chicken Wizard. Avatar 2 did suck balls. Visually, Avatar is good. Yes. Howdy Randall, aka Howdy BPM, say Spurs, Howdy Carry, and not be simulated by my phone. Night Carry, Howdy Chicken Wizard, guess who it is? Chicken Jockey. Night Carry, love you. Howdy Fangirl Kate, Carry, stay strong, love all of you. So yeah, Avatar 2, I was not impressed with. And Avatar 3 is a landmark film because this is Cameron's first trilogy. This is the first part 3 for James Cameron. He's made original movies, he's made sequels, but this is his first trilogy. And even though I felt like I was let down by Avatar 2, I'm hopeful for Avatar 3. They said that a lot of people said Avatar 3 was better than part 2. So, I got really mad at Double Toasted, that website, or those people. because Double Toasted said that the Naked Gun the new Naked Gun movie was hilarious. And I went to the Naked Gun movie, the one with Liam Neeson. Oh my God, it was horrible. And there were some parts of the Naked Gun that I thought, this sounds like a Naked Gun movie. Like these sounds like the kind of jokes that they would, do in a Naked Gun movie, but it's not Naked Gun. And I mean, it's not funny. It sounds like a Naked Gun, but it sounds like somebody who's not funny doing a Naked Gun impression, And Naked Gun, there was a lot of potty humor in it. I didn't appreciate that. I mean, I know the original had Frank Drebin, urinating while somebody's taking a speech. That was funny. But yeah, I didn't like the new Naked Gun, and it was kind of sad to see Pam Anderson now. She did not age well. She looks like a melted plastic Barbie doll. She's not hot anymore, and trying to see her in a real film is like, I don't know, you know. So yeah, that's my thought on Naked Gun, and those are my thoughts on Avatar. So we got 17 viewers. I feel like I've never had this many viewers before. I feel like I owe it to you to give you something. So if you have any decent questions, let it rip, and I'll try to answer them and be as honest as possible. Liam's not a comedic actor. Bad movie. John and Lantern like potty humor. Wow, thought about the opposite of all that. Jack, what's going on? Juice for. Remember Joe Mustachio? I actually had a teacher called Joe Mustaki, and he was a teacher. He was very flamboyant. That's as far as I'll say about his character. But yeah, Joe Mustaki, he was an actual cinematographer on one of Janet Jackson's video. It is super freaking hot in here. I feel like fierce. The view count has gone down considerably. It's gone down to 14. It wasn't 17. But yeah. New record. Hell fucking yeah. Let's go, dudes. Yeah. I'm following whoever just for boy. Like Fears is not flamboyant at all. But yeah, so did anybody see the new Beverly Hills Cop movie? Because I did not see that, and I'm really itching to see it. I mean, Eddie Murphy comes back, and Eddie Murphy in the 80s and 90s could do no wrong. Like he just had a string of hits, and it was just like hit after hit after hit after hit. And now it just seems like everything he's done in the 2010s and the 2020s is just tanked badly, Randall, show us some drawings. I don't have any drawings on me. Varicule or Vic Rules. I don't have any drawings right now. Axel Foley was good. Yeah. I mean, like, I love the first three. I think the first three are great. I love Bronson Pinchot in part 1 and 3. Now, what's funny is Bronson Pinchot was talking about shoes almost the whole time. That here we go. We got an incoming call. Hello,
Randall.
Lord Fizz.
Randall, I do remember Joe Mustaki. He's the guy that I went hardcore apeshit mode, and I almost got ejected out of school. He was the guy that I yelled at.
Yeah, I remember. I wasn't going to bring that up, but yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't think you were in the classroom though when that happened, but
no, I was not, because I think I would have remembered that.
Yeah,
This was back when you had fierce meltdowns. Like you would go nuclear,
Well, guess what? I went nuclear on Joe Mustaki, and Boy, oh boy, did he learn a valuable lesson.
Yeah, because Fears is what a lot of people don't realize is Fears has really calmed down in the last few years. But
Oh yeah.
back like 4 or 5 years ago or before that, Fears when he used to melt down, he would burn through the floor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Joe, he was so like I don't know, like such a smart ass. Me and my buddies worked hard on that project for 3.5 weeks, and me and my buddies like thought it was awesome. And I don't mind someone getting constructive criticism, but he totally trashed it. And we worked hard.
I mean, you did use a lot of transitions, though, to be honest.
No, not on this one though. Not on this one. It was a group effort.
Okay.
It was me and like 3 other guys, and we worked really hard on it, and we all like put our 2 cents into it. We all worked really hard on it, and I just wish he wouldn't have trashed it the way he did. And no one was like, all the other group members just said nothing. And I was like, that's bullshit. I'm like, he trashed it too big. And so I stood up, and then he tried to like talk me down, and then he called me a name. And as soon as he called me a name, I can't remember what name he called me, Randall. I went full nuclear on him, and I pretty much scared the shit out of him.
Thank you, BPM. BPM says, Randy, you should make more stuff. You truly are talented. I am trying.
So,
more magic videos to come.
Randy, you've always been talented, not just with Cameo Man and Fears Man. You're a way better like drawer than me. Like I that's why I always like describe what I want. You're better at drawing than I am, and you've definitely helped me get better at my editing skills, buddy. You know?
Yeah.
Like I would say, you and me are both pretty good editors, and but
well, one of the reasons why you're a good editor is you've had so much practice. You know.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Fears, you should just hunker down for like 2 or 3 months and make like a 2-hour-long documentary, and just go on Wix.com. And, get a subscription and then just, sell that documentary. You could sell it for like $12.99. And if like 10 people buy it at $12.99, that's like $120, dude.
Well, in the new year, I'm going to force myself to make at least 1 video a week, at least, because I'm so sick of being, like behind on my blogs and my other video content. If not 1 video a week, at least 2 videos a week in the new year. I'm going to try my very best, and then I'm going to keep up my lives. But yeah, Randy, I'm so glad that we became friends, man, because we've been friends through thick and thin, buddy.
That's one of the things that nobody really that everybody seems to take for granted, and that's something that everybody seems to take for granted. It's like you feel like you owe your fans,
Well, I feel like I owe my fans to catch up on the blog.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing. I mean,
like guys, if Fear doesn't do a video for weeks, he calls me up all the time and it's like, Randy, I feel like I'm letting down the fans, and I'm like, they're not paying you, man. I mean, you've got subscribers, but they're not paying you. They're not. I mean, like a few of them are sending you gifts like this awesome. So maybe I owe D-Man. But Fears feels indebted to his fans. He feels like he owes you guys something.
I do love my fans.
Yeah.
And I hate giving them excuses, but I know I don't owe them anything, Randall. But I mean, they are loving and loyal. D-Man, Visions. I mean, some of them have been there since my very first live. So in a way, I'm indebted to them. But is indebted the right word?
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
I feel indebted to them. I feel gracious. I don't take my fans for granted. I love my fans, Randall. I don't take our friendship for granted.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought it'd be easier to come on my phone, Randall, because you're not sending the link out. So I was like, I'll just chill with Randall.
Well, yeah, this is YouTube Studio, so I couldn't send the link out even if I wanted to.
No, I got you. So yeah, I've never took our friendship for granted, Randall. I'm honored to be your friend, and I never took a fan for granted. I mean, yeah, sometimes the troll bullshit, gets old, but I'll be honest, Randall, it's starting to become less and less the troll shit, you know? I've been trying to take your advice and business advice. Like, Visions pretty much said the same thing that you said, Randall. Just let things float off your bag. Just laugh it off. And they said, you know, if they know that it doesn't get to you, then they'll do it less and less. Like, I've had a great day. Me and Dave were hanging out. We were going nuts. You know, I bought some Blu-ray gems. Had a kick-ass live. It's been a pretty good day.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, how was your day, buddy? I forgot to ask you. How was your day?
Pretty good. I finally completed that script project. Thank God. You know,
How big was it? How big was the script?
I don't know. Well, I mean, like on Fiverr right now, I'm charging $400 for a script, but this guy said he's really hurting for cash, so I decided to do a discount for him. And
what happened? Like, how much did you get?
I'm not gonna say, but I did a discount for him, and he really put me through the ringer, man. He really put me through the ringer, you know.
Randall, you are a great writer, because anytime I'm stumped writing Fears Man, you know, we always have a writing session. Always.
Yeah.
And especially, what's our ritual that we always? What's our ritual that
we always watch the Ed Solomon and that other guy who whatever his name is. We will always watch the Ed Solomon and his co-writer talking, bouncing ideas off of each other.
About Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
How they wrote and how they made Bill and Ted, but we always do that ritual before we start writing a Cameo Man or a Fierce Man. If you're over at my house, if we write while we're on the phone with each other, then you know. Sometimes I have it playing in the background, so at least you can hear it, Randall. But if you're over here, we always do that before we write a Fierce Man or a Cameo Man.
Yeah, Ed Solomon is responsible for so much great work. He did.
I forgot his friend. That those two guys are. Without those two guys, they would not have. They would have never thought of the greatest. Bill and Ted is one of the greatest buddy movies of all time.
Yeah.
Of all time.
And Ed Solomon, he's worked on Super Mario Brothers, the movie, the one with Dennis Hopper.
Oh yeah.
He's worked on Men in Black. He's the guy that created the first Men in Black movie.
Chicken Witch said in the chat, I don't know if you saw, he said, you better be working on a Fierce Man 6, boy. I'm like, oh, we've already got the teaser trailer out. We've got about half the script written, Chicken Wizard, so we're on it. So we're going to finish the rest after Christmas.
Yeah, we're going to do it sometime in January. So
after Christmas, in January, we're going to put one more teaser trailer out. And I kind of hinted to the fans that we're going to put Fierce Man somehow in Galaxy Quest, because in Fierce Man 6, Fierce Man and Randall Brownstein get sucked into the TV, and they're in a movie world, and they have to get back to reality. And they're going to hop through some of the most iconic movies of all time. Hell yeah.
That's right, BPM.
Why are you loud, Randall? Come on.
Nothing. I'm just chilling out, having a good time. What are you talking about?
Randall? What happened?
Nothing. BPM says, you mean Randy's got half the script done?
That's not true. Me and Randall write it together. BPM's just a dick. He's the one that made fun of my mother, Randall, so he can go fuck himself. Yeah.
But yeah, I had the idea for Stay Tuned before Stay Tuned had the idea for Stay Tuned. I came up with the original movie that I came up with Cameo Man for is when I was watching Batman Returns in 1992, I was watching that scene that was outside Max Schreck and Bruce Wayne's office. And I thought, wouldn't it be cool if I was like sitting there, like looking at binoculars, like through the office and looking at everybody in the office. And that was the inception of Cameo Man when I first came up with the character, when Batman Returns came out.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Randall, I've never took my fans for granted, and you never have either. I mean, you've got some pretty loyal fans too.
Well, I mean, I basically do stuff when I'm inspired, and usually when I'm inspired, I have a bunch of nootropic supplements that I take. I've got like a pre-workout powder. I've got like 28 vitamins. I've got like energy drinks. So usually when I take all that shit, I am like full blast. Like, let's just go.
Well, and Randall, I feel the same way. Like, it sucks when you get trolled and trolled and trolled and trolled. If I don't get trolled and I'm in a good mood, man, the passion and the drive is flowing. I'm doing more lives. I'm doing more videos.
Yep. I'm gonna go to about 60 minutes here, so we got 20 more minutes.
Okay. Yeah, and we can talk about whatever you want, right? Because this is your show.
Did you see Avatar 2?
Yeah. I haven't bought it yet, but I saw it. I believe I saw it in the theaters. It was all right. Number one is way better. Yeah. Way better.
Cause I was just telling everybody, Cameron said in interviews before Avatar 1 came out that the sequels were going to take place on different planets. And as far as I could see, Avatar 2 took completely place on Pandora again, you know?
And I want to film it. Every time I've tried to actually ride the Avatar ride at Disney, it is literally like anywhere from a 3-hour wait to a 5-hour wait, and I'm like, oh, screw that noise.
Mm-hmm.
But at some point, I'm going to ride that ride. But Randall, before we move on, I just wanted to say thank you to all of your hard work.
Yeah.
Without you, Randall, there would be no Fears Man.
For a while, there was more videos on your channel of my stuff that there was on mine. You know, like at one point in time, I had like 20 consecutive videos that you and I both did together on your channel.
So,
I counted.
Yeah, I'm trying to explain it to the fans. I think you can explain it better. Randall is absolutely right. Me and Randall kind of work the same way. If I'm in a bad mood, I cannot force myself to edit. Whenever Randall takes all those supplements and Randall's had a good day and Randall's inspired, guys, I shit you not, Randall, I'm not lying. Randall, the most videos you've ever pumped out in one day. Remember you pumped out like 8 or 9 a couple of years ago?
I think it was 6 or 7, but yeah, 6, 7. Yeah,
well,
6, 7. 6, 7.
I took an educated guess. I couldn't remember, but he was pumping them out.
6 to the 7, yo. 6 to 7. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why the hell those young people are doing that shit.
Do you know why 6 was afraid of 7?
Well, I asked Yak about it, and he was like, "Fears, it's literally just like they say it because it comes after each other." And I'm like, that is the most stupidest like catchphrase these young people are doing I've ever heard of in my entire life.
Yeah, I don't know what skibidi is, or skibbity or skibidi or whatever the hell that is.
Skib what?
It's something the kids are saying nowadays. Skibbity or skibbity or something like that. Skibbity or something. Skibidi.
That's like something that that's like something that Big Van Dyke would say, like, you know, in Mary Poppins. I'm gonna skip dibbity down the fucking Mary Lane.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just wanted to say thanks, buddy, for all your hard work, and hopefully, like, the bad times are behind us. Because Randall, I love.
Yeah, we need to start cranking out more content. You and I agree with the fans.
We do. I agree with you and the fans. I'm sick of being depressed, and I'm trying to take your advice, because you, Pixel, Vision, Ducati, you guys have all said the same things for years, and I did listen to you guys, but I should have listened to you more. If a troll knows that it's bothered you, they're like, oh, well, fuck Fears, I'm going to do it all the more.
Mm.
So I try to let things slide off my back more and more, so I'm getting better at it.
Uh-huh.
You know me, Randall. Every once in a while, I get a little stubborn. I get a little cranky, but for the most part, I've definitely changed a lot. For the better. But yeah, I miss pumping out content. I do. And Randall, I love your creativity, your passion. That's why I love becoming your friend. I love the days where we were just bullshitting around, in film school, and you're like, "Hey, Fierce, we're really supposed to be working." I'm like, yeah, whatever, Randall. I'm like, let's just make some videos. We would just bullshit for hours in that fucking lab. Remember that? Yeah.
Reels Media says, do you talk to Skittles from Collins? Remember Skittles?
I don't remember that guy.
That was a long time ago. That was like back in 2006. Yeah, Skid.
Well, I wasn't there. I wasn't there in 2006. Remember?
Yeah.
You were a year before me. I came in 2007. So yeah, I don't know who that guy is.
Yeah. Skittles is from a long time ago.
Yeah, because I saw one of your friends from college was in the chat.
Take care, BPM. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love it, Randall, when you pump out a lot of content. Randall surprised me. Those surprise videos, Randall, that you've made over the years have made me laugh so damn much.
Yeah.
And I appreciate all your hard work. And everybody, well, except for the trolls, but...
Oh, Lantern got it. Why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9.
Hell yeah, Lantern.
Yeah. Lantern got it.
Lantern loves a good joke. Hey, Lantern. Oh, damn. Ew. No. What I was saying, Randall, is that those surprise videos over the years have made me, like, you've almost killed me because of laughter. Like, in a good way, you know what I'm saying? Some of those videos made me, I was at stitches, dude.
Uh-huh.
You know? Like the Slavo-Matic 2000 commercial and, like, the Healthy Pizza Shop commercial, I was losing my fucking mind.
Yeah. I always imagine the Slavo-Matic to look like Johnny Five from Short Circuit.
Wait, no, you know what? We haven't made that one yet, but we need to.
Yeah.
And then, remember the Napper Crapper 9000 from fucking Stay Tuned?
Yeah.
They just did it on the shitty game show. I was like, Randall, we need to do the fucking commercial. Like,
yeah.
Either we do it live, or we or you do it in cartoon. You do it in cartoon format where I'm the shitty announcer, the Napper Crapper 9000.
Yeah.
You know, never get off.
Exhumed Visions has a idea. He said, Randy, you should go to Django Unchain yourself and whip Fierce Man into shape.
Wait, what did he say?
Randy, you should go to Django Unchained and whip Fierce Man into shape.
Oh, that little bastard.
I like the way you die, boy.
Don't even go there, Randall.
Yeah.
No, I'm just joking. Visions has got that goth humor that we all love.
I am really so badly chomping at the bit for Quentin Tarantino's last film. He's only got one more film to go, and then he's done. Because Quentin Tarantino said a lot of directors run out of streams or run out of steam later in their careers. So he said, I'm only gonna write and direct 10 movies. And he's already technically he's already directed 10 because he did Kill Bill Volume 1 and Kill Bill Volume 2. But he says, no, those are one big movie. But he says, I'm only doing 10 movies in my career, and after that, I'm calling it quits.
Now, is he still gonna write or act?
I think he'll probably still write and act, yeah. Because he said he has a Star Trek script in the works that Paramount is looking at. And he said, a lot of people expect me to do a lot of cursing, but no. The Star Wars that he wrote is going to be rated R, but it's not going to be rated R for cursing. It's going to be rated R for violence.
Wait, is he doing a Star Wars or a Star Trek?
Star Trek.
Oh, no, I would watch that in a minute. In a heartbeat.
And he said he wants it to be based on the Star Trek original series episode where they go to the 1920s and Kirk and Spock are talking to gangsters and stuff.
1930s.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no, wait, the gangster one, that's a different one. I thought you meant The City on the Edge of Forever. That's my favorite episode where they time travel back to the 30s, the Depression. You're thinking of the one where it was the gangsters in the 20s. That's a different episode. Yeah, you're right, Randall. Never mind.
Yeah.
That's the best episode in my opinion, though. The City on the Edge of Forever. Me and Yak have talked about that for hours. That's my favorite one from the 60s. It's so fucking good, dude. Anyway. But yeah, Randall, sometimes artists, we get in these ruts, and I've told the fans, I absolutely hate that I'm behind. I've got like 10 or 11 vlogs in the chamber. I've got so much footage. I've got 4 or 5 of those big, memory chips.
Yeah.
Filled to the brim. I literally had to go a couple weeks ago and buy a new one. I'll probably have to buy a new one before I go to Disney on Christmas Day. I'm not kidding.
Uh-huh.
So, and I hate that I'm I'm not really lying to the fans. I will get around to it, but I hate just giving them excuses saying, oh, I'll get around to the vlogs. Well, I'm like, Fear, you idiot. Get off your fucking ass and actually get to the fucking vlog.
Yeah. I mean, I do it whenever I'm inspired. Whenever I'm inspired, I just go full force at it.
Do you mind if I ask you a question? Why haven't you felt inspired in a while? I'm not.
Well,
I'm not,
I'll tell you one of the things that.
It's not a troll question, right? I was just legit curious. Why have you not been inspired in a while?
A lot of my nootropic brands that really got me going were discontinued. There used to be a nootropic brand called Accelerol. It was a blue and green pill. And I used to take that, and I would just that's when I cranked out like 7 or 8 videos in the same day. But yeah, they stopped making that. And then I used to be on this drug called Adrafinil. Health Naturals completely discontinued that. And all the nootropics that used to get me pumped and hyped, they discontinued. So I'm like, shit. I mean, like, and one of the things that majorly gets me going is having an authentic pizza, like from a pizza place. Nice. There's this great place down here. I'm not going to say the name of it, but they have authentic Italian food, and they put anchovies on it, and I love anchovies.
Oh, Randall, I think I know which one. We've went to it before, I think.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
I'm not going to say it on here, but yeah.
Yeah. No, don't say it. Yeah, then you'll have the people calling and going nuts.
Yeah.
Well, Randall, what I'm trying to say is I believe in you no matter what. We'll always be buddies. I love you like a brother, man. So you can be creative without all that stuff, all that junk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
it helps.
Yeah. I mean, if it helps you, it helps you. But I'm saying, even if you don't have, like, let's say they'll never make it to the discontinue. Well, fuck that shit. You can still bust out amazing content, buddy. I always believe in you. I always will.
And I mean, I have been working. I've been working for like the past 2 weeks on the script, pumping it out.
You bust out a new book. Bitches did a video of it. I put Leprechaun music to it because it had like the Shamrocks. And
I know. I saw it. Yeah, that was cool. I saw that when you posted it on Facebook.
Well, he made it, and then, Vision doesn't care about anything except for his friends and his family, so I knew he wouldn't get mad. I said, I'll do Randall Style. I'll take Vision's video, put it on my channel, and I said, hey, buy my friend's book on Amazon. So I was like, oh, Randy, I'll love that. I'm like, yeah. So, well, anything to help promote my friend. But yeah, Randall, we need to get the creative juices flowing again, man, because I miss making the content with the old Randy Meister.
Well, there's lots of YouTubers saying to make money on Amazon.com, you need to put out in all 3 formats. You need to put out in paperback, you need to put out in audiobook, and you need to put out in digital format. So maybe that's what I'll do with my next book. Maybe I'll make a paperback, a digital, and an audiobook. It's really not hard to do the first 2, the paperback and the digital book. And I know how to make audiobooks on Kindle Direct or Kindle Audible. So,
well, Randy, you would crush it as an audio narrator reader. Kate said I've got a great voice that I could do that too, and I was like, I'm pretty good at like reading, and I've got that actor narration voice, but I'm like, Randall's narrator voice is 20 times better than mine. But I said, Kate, I appreciate you saying that. I said, I'd do that for a job. I'd do that for an acting gig, just do an audio book, read. I'm like, I'd do that. I'm like, that's fucking easy.
Yeah.
But yeah, seriously, Randall, whenever you want to make some more content together, I'm ready, buddy. And I love always voicing Cody,
Yeah.
We got to go back to the origins, Randy. Let's get some Cameo Man confessions. Again, we got to do some Cameo Man cameos. The little in betweenies, skits, that we did, but before the big, episodes.
Yeah.
And then I love all the all the little, like, one of the best ones, Randall. What was the tiny little skit between Fierce Man 5 and Fierce Man skit where Fierce Man screamed at the trolls, or he made fun of your cell phone or your shades. What was that one? I forgot that one.
I don't remember.
You made something real quick, and it was fucking hilarious. Fierce Man making fun of your cell phone, and then Cameo Man goes nuts on him, or some shit. It was fucking hilarious. It's on my channel. It's hilarious.
The last one that I remember making for you is when you were flying up into outer space, and the rack of DVDs is spinning in the background, and then it falls on Brendan. Yeah. And then Yak said that, Randy, that's a little psychopathic. And I'm like, okay, what should I have him doing? And Yak is like, you should have like a piano fall on him and piano keys in his mouth. I was like, okay. And I put that out like 30 minutes after I put the first one out because I got so much backlash about that. And then Vision said, Randy, if you're feeling like inspired, do a nuclear explosion. And the third video was the nuclear explosion one.
And I think I uploaded all three of those to my channel as well because they were great because everyone loves Brendan.
Yeah.
We won't mention who Brendan is, but Randall, we also got to do what are we up to on Fierce Man? Is it 10 months before Fierce Man?
9 months before Fierce Man.
We got to bust out another 9 months before Fierce Man because that's the adventure before Fierce Man started working at the security depot and you and Brendan duking it out.
Yeah.
We got to bust out another one of those.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
No, there's 4 minutes left, Mr. Lantern. 4 minutes.
Well, pretty much that's what I did, Randall. Sometimes it's great just to shoot the shit, with the fans. I had topics tonight, but then I talked to Lantern for a little bit, and then I got behind on the stream, and then the rest of the stream I caught up with the chat, and I was just bouncing topics and ideas off the fans and answering everyone's questions. And then I eventually got this up. Sometimes I just like to say fuck all the topics and just talk to the fans.
Yeah. So what do you have in your top 10 book right now?
As of right now?
Yeah.
Well, I just started a new one because a few days ago I finished I don't call them the top 10 books anymore because I put almost everything. I call them now the podcast book.
Uh-huh.
Because I only used to put top 10s in, but now I put everything. So I'm like, it's a lot easier to call them the podcast book. But let me grab the new one. So I finished the one for Tina. I gave it to Dave today. So that'll be under Tina's tree pretty soon, if not already.
Mm.
So let me grab. So the next podcast book is for James. And then the next one is for Pixel. So, Randall, if you ever want a podcast book, you let me know, and I'll write one for you.
Mm-hmm.
So let me just go and get James's podcast book. We've got, let's see here. I'm just going to give you the highlights, Randall, because already I've got a lot in it. I reviewed First Blood, A Charlie Brown's Christmas, Pee-wee's Christmas.
Uh-huh.
We did a bunch of top 10s. I reviewed Star Trek: The Next Generation. I did my best Christmas ever. I did the top 10 Christmas horror villains.
Mm.
I reviewed Star Wars, the holiday special, that piece of crap garbage holiday special that never should have happened, but it did happen. So it's so bad that now Fears has to watch it every Christmas season, my friend.
Well, it's funny, Fears, is like with AI. Like, even like little teenagers are going to be able to go back and create like different versions of like the Star Wars movies and the Christmas special.
Well, I definitely have been using. Have you been watching my shorts? I've been making Tarman shorts, and then I've been bringing my Blu-rays to life. Like the other night, I took my Blu-ray steelbook of Ghostbusters, and I had Slimer's hand come out of nowhere, grab the Blu-ray, and then pull it out of the shot. Then I had...
Thank you, Visions. I appreciate that.
And then I had a hand come in, Randall, and I doused slime all over my Blu-ray. Mm-hmm. So I've been having fun with those AI shorts, buddy. I've just been, like, whatever I've been thinking, I've just been uploading.
Yeah, remember, you have, like, 100,000 pictures on your Facebook, so don't be afraid to switch it up now and then.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to switch it up, but Randall, I don't need to make fun of Sega. Well, it's not really making fun of him. Sega went batshit. I mean, he was pissed. He went batshit crazy. He's like, "Here's, fuck you, fuck these goddamn Carman video." He was going nuts.
Yeah.
And I got a giggle out of it. He sent me a response video. I said, "Sega, please let me upload this." And he put it on my Facebook, so I filmed it off of my Facebook page. Visions was fucking losing it. I was losing it. Bukaki was fucking losing his goddamn mind over it. Have you seen that video? Oh, he's pissed, Randall. But yeah, I definitely have been. I upload a lot of photography because as much as I love like editing and making movies, I like to write. And you know, my dad got me into photography because he liked more photography, Randall, than video.
Yeah.
My grandpa was the one that got me into video because my grandpa liked shooting all the family stuff with the video camera. So my dad really liked photography.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go, Fears, and guess what I'm going to have?
Well, do you want me to finish saying what was in the podcast book?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to interrupt you. I know you're going to have pizza, right?
No, I'm going to have eggnog. Yeah.
See, everyone wants me to try eggnog. I'm like, I've already tried eggnog. I'm not into it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people put alcohol in it. When you get it from the store, there's no alcohol in it. I used to drink eggnog all the time when I was a kid. It was non-alcoholic egg. The kind that I get from the store is just like there's no whiskey, there's no bourbon, there's no alcohol at all in it. And I know a lot of people do put alcohol in it, you know.
Oh, Visions, you little prankster. He says, "Randy, miss you doing live." Well, that was very nice of him to say that.
That's not a prank. That's he's actually telling me.
No, that was. And then he said 30 seconds before he hangs up on Fear, "You little bastard."
Yeah.
That's some more of that goth humor, buddy. I love it.
Yeah. Okay, keep doing the podcast thing.
Yeah. But yeah, I just if I do the eggnog, it'll just it'll make me poo. I've never been into it, Randall.
Yeah.
But I love the Coquito stuff that
Coquito.
Whatever, you know, the stuff that LC makes.
Yeah.
Randall, I hope you do some more lives because as much as everybody loves me, I know people like Visions and Larry and everybody else miss your live. I hope you do it with some every once in a while.
Yep.
Okay, I've got favorite Christmas characters. Fears and Dave's Hangouts, worst Christmas movies ever. And then I reviewed a whole bunch of Christmas movies. Then we did the best Christmas villains.
Mm-hmm.
And then I reviewed Silent Night, Deadly Night. Randall, if you've never watched that horror movie, oh, it's a good one. Watch that one. Star Trek Nemesis, and then I just recently reviewed Elvira, and then we did like this versus that. That was a new segment where I was like, somebody just write two people versus each other. Who would win in the fight, Mario versus Luigi? And then I would tell them, oh, this person would win. The fans seemed to really like that. And then today, the last stages, I reviewed Home Alone.
Visions is cracking me up. Baba Wella.
Listen, I tried my best. I know I was going to get some shit for it. It's okay.
Yeah.
Just sometimes some big words I get I know how to read, obviously. I'm not a fucking idiot, but just some words, they just it's hard to pronounce them. I could never get
Well, honestly, yeah, Barbarella, it is a long word. It is hard to pronounce.
And that's a really hard one. But, Randall, remember, ever since I was a kid, sometimes I get hung up on words it took me forever. My friend Tom and my friend Eric and Trent gave me so much shit when I kept saying George Marrero, and they're like, Fierce, it's George Romero.
Hey, you got it.
Like,
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I'm fucking trying. I'm like, he's got a weird ass name. I'm like, he's the king of zombies, but he's got a weird ass fucking name. I'm like, cut me some slack here, people.
Hey, Cesar Romero played the Joker.
Hell yeah, he did, and he was a rebel, Randall. He didn't want to shave off his mustache, so they just put the white makeup all over it.
And I saw an interview with Cesar Romero, and he was really He admitted that he didn't read the comics, but he said he respected the character and he respected, all the comic book fans that loved him.
You know what, Randall? And I'm not even trolling Caesar. I'm not trolling him. For a guy that didn't read one lick of the comic books, he played a kick-ass villain, and he played a kick-ass Joker. I mean, that guy got it spot on.
Yeah, and the guy was really smooth too in real life. He got on with the ladies well.
And then he had that like hilarious, like creepy Joker voice. And literally, he said in an interview, he goes, "I love my mustache. He goes, I'm not shaving it off."
Yeah.
But it didn't matter. He was that good as the Joker. So who gives a
shit? I never noticed until somebody mentioned it like 10 years ago. I never noticed that he had a mustache underneath it.
Oh, when I was a kid, I noticed it right away. Right. I mean, it was smack dab right there.
Yeah.
Well, Randall, I'll let you go, but it was a lot of fun, and I'll let you end the live by yourself. But I hope you do some more, buddy, and I hope keep being inspired, and let's keep pumping out some content together, man, because I don't care what the trolls say. I love you like a brother. You're one of my best friends in the entire world. I want you to succeed. You respect me. I respect you. You want me to succeed. You are the best, buddy.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Thank you so much. Yeah, you too.
And I'll always have your back, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'll see you later. Peace.
All right, later. Bye. All right, so that is the end of the stream. As you can see, I was not in that video at all. So everybody who says they saw me doing that, not true. So you got video proof. So I'm going to end this. Thank you to all the 15 viewers out there. And thank you so much. And I'm going to end it. Bye. End.